So you can see, for example, let me save everything from here and let me open the project. You can see when I type search fields, now you can see that we have something here on the object. From here we have this function that is called filter cars, and we're gonna create a new cons, and it's going to be a result, and we're gonna use the function that we created earlier, get cars, and this one is going to return all the different elements that we have in the database. For example, in this case, this is going to simulate a database. So we're gonna use get cars, and we can console log the result. So you can console log the result, and now you can save this, change the make. For example, this is going to return all the different elements. Again, if you click here on the proto, you can see that we have the filter. So we can use filter to this function because at the end this is going to be an array. You can use dot filter in this part. So this dot filter is going to be the same filter that we have in this. For example, let me scroll. It's going to be the same that we have here because remember, this cars dot filter is also an array. In this case, this is going to be a function, but at the end is going to render the array. So you can pass dot filter like this. And then we're going to pass a new function right here. And we're going to create a new function filter make. And this filter make is going to take a car. So we're going to pass an array of cars, but every time that we call this function, since we're using the filter, it's going to access an individual object, an individual car. So in this case, it's going to be car right here. You can console log the car in this case. Let me comment this so we can see only one output. And then we pass this function right here. So you can see that this is going to be a function and it's going to be right here. You don't have to use this syntax. With something like this, is going to be enough. So let me open the project, and now you can change the make, and now you can see this is going to access the individual values. And since we have access to this object, here in these functions, we can write the logic, the same logic that we have here with the filter and these operators and these comparisons and everything. So we're gonna do that part. First, if you remember, we added this new object that is called search fields, and now you can see we have a make right here. So we're gonna check that this value exists, and it's going to be like this. Let me open the project. We're gonna use if search fields. So search fields, remember, this is going to be the global object, so we can access this in different functions. Dot make, if we have any value right here, so we're gonna return, and this return is going to be the same as the one that we have in this part. So we're gonna return car dot make, which is going to be the object, this one. So it's going to be make, and this is going to match. So it's going to be equals to search field dot make, and then we're gonna use an else statement. So we're gonna see the else in just a little. Finally, we're gonna uncomment this, and now we can save this again. And now we can add, for example, BMW, and now you can see this is going to filter the BMW. If you change this, for example, to Ford, now we have 3 different items, and also if you add, for example, Dodge, is going to have this right here. And this filter is going to be an array method, but you can see we're passing this function as an argument for this other one, and this is called a higher order function. When you pass a function as an argument to other function, that's called the higher order functions. So that's the idea of this project. You can see we have higher order functions. So important, dot filter is going to be the array method, and when you pass the function as parameter or as an argument, this is going to be the higher order function. So in the next video, we're going to implement the filtering by year. So let's continue in the next video.